Literally like 5 minutes ago of me recording this, we finally got official confirmation from Global Maplestory that we will not be getting the Meso Nerfs that KMS got a little while ago. Now this is absolutely huge news because this news was like people were quitting over this and they lost faith in the health of the Reboot servers on Global Maplestory. Now we all know that in Korea Maplestory, Reboot is a lot smaller than Reg server over here, but we all also know that Reboot is basically the entire Global Maplestory presence. This change would have been really bad. On one hand, newer players who join the game would never know the difference. They would only know the new world. But that's the problem. It would have created such a huge gap between existing and newer players, and we really don't want that. We want newer players to be able to get into the game and to catch up and not feel like they have this just gigantic task ahead of them of getting your Legion to like 8,000, getting a boss mule, getting boss mule set up to make money. Although potentially in the world where we got some of these changes, that would have been killed a little bit, mostly. But thank God we are not getting that. So among those confirmed changes, we're not getting the Meso nerfs, so we won't be capped on Meso or how much Meso we earn. Ursus is going to be staying, and our boss crystals will not be touched like they were in KMS. They're also not going to touch cubing or potentials like they did, which that may be a downside for Reg server players. I was mostly concerned with the Reboot changes. But in any case, GMS is going to stay as it is now, for the better. We're going to keep getting all the good changes that KMS has gotten, like equipment loadouts and all the stuff that I'm looking forward to. And also, we don't have to worry about our impending doom on the horizon. We now have the official word that we're safe. Yes, this announcement took a little bit to get to us, but as part of that, we're at least getting a thank you gift from them, where you get 3 Soul Erta, which is just basically 3,000 Soul Erta energy, 60 Soul Erta fragments, 2 Magnificent Growth Pots, 10 Experience Growth Potions, Simple Selector coupon worth 100 Sacreds or 500 Regulars, a Fairy Bros Damage Skin selection box, and an Inkwell hat. This thank you gift is going to be able to be claimed from the 16th to the 23rd, so you got a week to do it. So if you were just sitting around waiting for good news, well, it's finally here, and you get a little reward for having to wait. Among other news in this post, they were really just talking about the localization of Korea Maplestory to Global Maplestory, talking about how they're going to potentially do things a little bit differently going forward. We're gonna have to wait and see how that pans out. Hopefully it should mean good for us, because obviously there's a lot of things that happen in Korea Maplestory that just doesn't really make sense for how Global Maplestories ran, especially when you count the difference between Reboot and Reg server. Also, I have a Discord server, and it has a dedicated Maplestory section now, which is pretty barren because not a lot of you from the Maplestory side of my YouTube thing have joined yet. And the few that have, well, you pretty much just get drowned out by non-Maple talk, but now it's got a spot. So if you would like to talk to me and other people in the community, please join it, because I am extremely active in my Discord server, more than most other creators you will see. That is where I interact with people. So that is really all. Very short update, very good update, something we've all been waiting for. I hope this is good news to a lot of you, especially those maybe who were already pretty much quitting or on the fence about quitting. You don't have to leave, at least not over this. So thank you to my members, my patrons, for supporting me as always. Thank you to you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.